GNU is a diverse collection of freely available software, encompassing 387 packages as of June 2025. It has the dual purpose of serving as an independent operating system or integrating seamlessly with other operating systems. The utilization of GNU tools facilitated the emergence of the Linux family of operating systems. Richard Stallman conceptualized GNU as a vehicle for realizing a societal objective. Most components of GNU are licensed under the general public license issued by the GNU project. The inception of the free software concept can be attributed to Richard Stallman within the GNU project. The acronym GNU stands for GNU's Not Unix, which reflects its Unix-like structure devoid of any Unix code, distinguishing it as free software. Richard Stallman's inspiration for the name involved various wordplays, even referencing the song The GNU. The commencement of GNU's software development dates back to Richard Stallman's tenure at the MIT Artificial Intelligence Laboratory. The project, publicly introduced in September 1983, aimed to establish a completely free software operating system. Stallman's motivation stemmed from advocating for users' freedom to study software source code, share it, modify software behavior, and distribute their modifications. The evolution of GNU was impelled by Stallman's encounter with the outdated, incompatible time-sharing system. This encounter convinced Stallman of the necessity for a portable system, leading to the decision to utilize C and Lisp as primary programming languages. The modular design of Unix facilitated the gradual reinterpretation of its components, necessitating the authoring of new software from scratch. Volunteer contributors, alongside individuals remunerated by entities like companies and educational institutions, played pivotal roles in crafting GNU. The formation of the Free Software Foundation by Stallman in 1985 marked a significant milestone in GNU's journey. As GNU gained traction, corporate entities like CyGNU Solutions, which later joined Red Hat, became involved in the project's development and support initiatives. The system's foundational elements encompass the GNU Compiler Collection, GCC, the GNU C Library, glibc, and GNU Core Utilities, along with additional components like the GNU Debugger, GDB, GNU Binary Utilities, BNutils, and the GNU Bash Shell. Many GNU programs have been adapted to run on other platforms, encompassing closed-source operating systems such as Microsoft Windows and Mac OS. Studies have highlighted the superior reliability of GNU programs compared to their proprietary Unix counterparts. Over 400 GNU packages are presently hosted on the official GNU development site as of June 2024. In its original context, an operating system entails a fundamental set of functions for hardware control, task scheduling, and system calls, commonly referred to as a kernel in contemporary software terminology. The GNU project oversees two kernels, facilitating the construction of pure GNU operating systems, but the GNU toolchain is also compatible with non-GNU kernels. Debates persist regarding the categorization of distributions integrating GNU packages with non-GNU kernels due to differing interpretations of the term operating system. Notable examples include GNU and FSF's Parabola GNU Linux Libre, an FSF-approved distribution utilizing a rolling release model. The GNU project's initial kernel, the GNU Herd, coupled with the GNU Mock microkernel, was the original focal point of the Free Software Foundation. Despite the availability of the Debian GNU Sock Herd 2015 distro, which offers a complete set of components for a functional operating system, the Herd kernel is still considered a work in progress, suitable for development purposes and non-critical applications. In 2012, a variant of the Linux kernel known as Linux Libre was formally integrated into the GNU project, removing all proprietary elements. The endorsement of Linux Libre distributions by the GNU project includes platforms like Triskel, Parabola GNU Linux Libre, PureOS, and GNU Gix system. Due to the developmental stage of Herd, GNU often combines its libraries with alternative kernels like Linux or FreeBSD. The ongoing discussion revolves around whether a system combining GNU libraries with external kernels should be deemed a GNU operating system with a kernel, e.g., GNU with Linux, or if the kernel functions independently with a GNU layer added on top, i.e., Linux with GNU. The FSF advocates for considering an operating system incorporating the Linux kernel and GNU tools as a GNU variant, and advocates for labeling such systems as GNU Linux, sparking the GNU Linux naming controversy. Debian, a prominent Linux distribution, identifies itself as Debian GNU sa Linux, aligning with this viewpoint. The recommendation from the GNU project suggests that contributors assign the copyright for GNU packages to the Free Software Foundation, yet it is considered acceptable for small changes to be released to the public domain. Although it is not obligatory for package maintainers to relinquish copyright to the GNU packages they oversee, only the copyright holder can enforce the license used, such as the GNU GPL. Richard Stallman created the GNU General Public License to ensure users have the freedom to share and modify free software, initially naming it the Emacs General Public License. This action was spurred by a situation involving James Gosling and the Unipress program, which sparked a dispute over software code use in the GNU Emacs program. During the 1980s, each GNU package had its own license, like the Emacs General Public License and the GCC General Public License. In 1989, the Free Software Foundation released a unified license for all its software, which could also be adopted by non-GNU projects, known as the GNU General Public License, GPL. This license is widely utilized by GNU Software and numerous other free software programs outside the GNU project, historically being one of the most popular free software licenses, although facing recent competition from the MIT license. The GPL grants all program recipients the rights to execute, duplicate, adjust, and distribute the software while prohibiting additional restrictions on distributed copies, a concept often known as copyleft. Additionally, the GNU Lesser General Public License, LGPL, initially named the Library General Public License, was crafted in 1991 for the GNU C library to facilitate linking with proprietary software. In the same year, version 2 of the GNU GPL was released. The GNU Free Documentation License, FDL, was introduced in 2000 for documentation purposes. Subsequent to revisions, the GPL and LGPL were updated to version 3 in 2007, introducing clauses to safeguard users against hardware constraints preventing the execution of modified software on their devices. Beyond GNU's software offerings, licenses from the GNU project are commonly used by various unrelated projects like the Linux kernel, often combined with GNU software.